My condolences to the families who lost their loved ones in the unfortunate incidents that took place in Edo State. It is quite a regrettable development. It's indeed unfortunate. But then, how do we foster further the occurrence of this and every other families who has lost their loved ones in such gruesome manner across the regions of this country? It is not just Edo State. These have been the current incidents within the Nigerian state, and most sadly, I will leave you with this video to watch a report, a witness who narrated the ordeal, what transpired, and eventually the way they put a distress call to the police or security operatives. They could not pick the call throughout this. By the time, of course, they arrived there, much damage has been done.
Already akwai wani dan okada da yazo ya ga lokacin da aka fara sako da mutanen. Ya rugo da gudu yazo ya samu mu a office da ni da chairman. Sai ya ce mana akwai matsala fa. Ya ga wani dan gote yan bijilanti sun tare shi suna sauke mutane akan motar shi. Ya san halin su yanzu karshe wani wulakanci za su yi musu a gurin. Sai na ce ma chairman na ce to ni bari na je gurin. Kai ka kira DPO ka sanar mishi ga abin da yake faruwa. Bari na isa gun don na ba su information. Wallahi ko da na zo wannan gurin na samu already su sun wuce da su station. Motar an faffasa ta sun fito da mutanen mu ina tsaye a gurin da itace da adda da dutse. Dukan mutane kawai suke suna dukan mutane ko da na iso gurin ma sun kashe kusan wajen mutum uku.
Wai ba mace ba a kira police station bane
ba an ta kiran police ba su daga waya ba.
DPO ma bai daga ba.
An ta dama ni abin da nake zargi kamar sun shirya abin ne. Yawa saboda abin da yasa na ce kamar sun shirya saboda kwana biyu kafin a yi wannan abin. Yan sanda sun shigo mana cikin kasuwa nan. Babu izini ba sanayya ba komai suka zo suka dinga babballa kofofin mutane suna ɗiban kuɗi da wayoyi da gatari a nan. Muna shirin mu samu lokacin da za mu je mu bincike su kenan da ciyaman me dalilin zuwa yin haka kuma sai ga wannan labarin.
Now see where the thing don dey go. Next thing e go turn religious war. Because see the northerners now, them they say they are killing the Muslims. They don't carry them, they go there. And for some reason, the media no wants make this whole matter, make it even gain any attention. I go through the blogs. All the major blogs, they are not talking about it. I went through the blogs. They talk about them. Even all these S-men attack. The blogs, they know the... I keep beating my chest saying, now let me don't try to create this awareness for the longest. It can't be as if government. This Edo now where happened, I swear to God, I was talking to somebody about 4 days ago. I said, Papa, they don't decline my people for again a good day. But I know if you talk, I will let you go there. Go give my people moral support. If not the one who need to ginger, I will go ginger. And since I speak outside, I will send a strong message. But now I know if you go because of this thing where don't happen. Now the thing can't happen. Okpebolo can't go. You know, yeah, when your people they complain since. For how long? The people will soon start reacting and it go turn war very soon. It go turn serious war. This one they happen. Full and if they talk about Hesman since. President, they don't do anything. When do state of emergency for River State. When do state of emergency for River State. Like say the government, they fear this whole Hesman issue. They don't want to talk. That being said, I beg. If you mean Nigeria well, you no go support jungle justice. If you mean this country well, you will never support jungle justice. If you don't learn anything, you will learn from what happened to Port Harcourt, the Alu 4, the Alu 5. If you remember what happened for Port Harcourt, you don't go ever open your mouth support jungle justice. Because most times, or sometimes, innocent people, they always put innocent people inside. So jungle justice is never the way. No matter what, I will always condemn it. I will never support jungle justice. Never. Never. But the government don't wish us well. They are using us to play politics. They are using us to play politics. But like I said, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the people in power, be careful. This thing will give birth to a religious war very soon.
Hausa brother that gave his own narrative of what transpired. He said that a Dangote truck conveying some group of Hausa travelers was intercepted by the security vigilantes, and they were ordered to step down from the Dangote truck. Upon that, it was discovered that, of course, they have in their possession ammunitions, considering the escalation of insecurity crisis that have sacked so many communities and people within the Edo states or East and Central or the rest of them. So that was misunderstood by the vigilantes. So upon raising such concern, one of the Okada, who happens to be an Hausa man, of course, has to alert them, speedily inform them. Upon getting there, they discovered that about 3 persons has been lynched, and it's a very disturbing circumstances where everybody is a free-for-all fight. People using wood, using whatever is available to them, stone, and leeching these supposed travelers. Is a very worrisome situation. A very worrisome situation, and the more painful one, just as we have been saying, that the security architecture within the Nigerian state should be overhauled. There should be an overhaul of the security architecture, and it should be decentralized or devolved. Let it get to the grassroots. Let the government, if possible, the local government or whatever, be allowed to run their own security outfit, because the bureaucracy in administration, in communication is something. If you are not giving an order, you don't move. Perhaps the IG of police might be taking his siesta, and fire is burning somewhere. So you have to wait well until he wakes up and takes his bath before he can respond to calls. All this official bureaucracy or whatever is very destructive, and it's not helping matters. Now, he went further to say what angered me the most is that he said prior to that day that in their place of business or their business premises, that some group of security persons came, invaded the area, begin to embarrass them, begin to arrest, begin to extort money from the Hausa communities without any provocations. Without any provocations, this has been their ordeal. The intimidations and the harassment is unbecoming. This is the development or the position of this Hausa witness or who spoke in Hausa. It's a very disturbing case, which means not just the only a particular Igbo community is being embarrassed or harassed. Even the Hausa communities are also facing the same scenario, the same ordeal in different parts of the country. It's very disturbing case. Now, what does that tell us? There is need to address the state of insecurity in Nigeria. There is need. I don't know what the clergymen are doing. The religious leaders, I don't know what they are doing. Should they keep quiet and it plunge into security or religious war? Do they think they will be spared? It is high time to rise. Call your people back. It is a regrettable experience. Nobody will wish even his enemies to experience such wicked acts of taking laws into their hands. If the government have been proactive, the response time to sins and issues of borders of security, something wouldn't have happened. I've had people who traveled in Cotonou here, very close to Cotonou, the discipline, the level of compliance, and the regards, they operate within the ambit of the law. Nobody molests anyone. I can't imagine why the Nigerian security operatives, most cases have been indicted. On several occasions, I've seen people being robbed, are being forced. It's a forceful extortion. That is robbery. Robbery simply means forceful extortion, just as the Hausa community was expressing their ordeal. Is once you force people to take money from them, it's act of criminality. There is no law that approve the security operative to stop money from the people. It's an act of criminality. That is just the simple uh, sense that defines this. So there is a fundamental issue. There is foundational issue. The Christians and other religions should not keep quiet. It is regrettable. I felt so much pain that people who embarks on journey could not get to their homes. This is just the experience of most Nigerians. People are dying. Where is that security?